It says we're on the air now. Welcome to McGonigel's Mucky Duck. The people that are here, we appreciate you getting out on a cold and getting colder night. Celebrate little Valentine's. And to you streaming at home, it's a good time to be at home. I think I guess it depends on obviously where you are. We may have people from Brazil watching tonight or listening tonight and watching. If so, it's summertime there, so they're probably doing fine. At any rate, let's, you know what? Before I get into doing my songs, let's do a little Bill Withers just to... Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And I know, I know. Hey, I'll leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only dark clouds every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. I wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. And I know that you know that he knows, she knows, we know that. Hey, ought to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only dark clouds every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Bill Withers, we lost him this last year. You know, by the way, I know some of you probably made plans to come see Kelly Willis tonight. And if you did, I appreciate you hanging in there for me, the substitute, because Kelly had to cancel because of this weather. And just to let you know who I am, in case you don't know, it's Al Staehely. The Al part is easy. The Staehely part, not so easy. But I grew up in Austin, Texas, and then went to Los Angeles in 1971 and joined the band Spirit at that point. They'd already had a couple albums out, but one of the guys, or two of the guys, left the band to start JoJo Gunn, for those of you who might remember that band. At any rate, I joined Spirit as lead singer, bass player, and we did an album called Feedback, and I wrote 7 of the songs on that album. But while I was out in LA, speaking of Bill Withers, I remember seeing when his first album came out, I saw him play at the Troubadour, and the, Booker T of Booker T and the MGs had produced his that record with that song I just played and Grandma's Hands and some of all those songs on that album. And when he played the Troubadour, Booker T was playing with him. It was a real simple thing. It was just him sitting on his stool, Booker T over here, and I think he had a bass player and a drummer. And it was so cool. And at that time, nobody knew that he was going to be as successful as he was, but really hated to see him pass away this last year. But anyway, when I joined that band Spirit, most of the songs on that album were rock songs that I probably can't or shouldn't perform on acoustic guitar for you. But there's a couple on there that let me play you this one. This was written in Topanga Canyon one morning with up at my friend Matt Andy's house. He was the guitar player for JoJo Gunn, and this is one of those things that happened just like the song said. It's called Mellow Morning. A-picking in the morning with my friend Matthew, drinking cowboy coffee and thinking of something to do. The cat's on the table, I'm crying to be fed, but I can't put this guitar down while there's a tune in my head. I stumped on the second verse, went up to try the game. Old friends of Matthews, John and Marsh were their names. A slap on the back and a hard handshake. Hey John, how you been? I lost my lady and my job last week, said John with a grin. Hey Matt, let's pay a call on Durwood Curly. Hop in the car, we'll head on down. Hope we're not too early, talking about things we're gonna do. But when our ship comes in, it's been a mellow morning, just the way every day should begin. It's been a mellow morning. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it was a mellow morning, and he was making what he called cowboy coffee, which I'd never heard before, which some of you guys know what cowboy coffee is? I didn't know that. Apparently you just put a bunch of coffee grounds in the bottom of the pot and some water in it and just boil it up. So, all right. That was that. Here's another one that was on that one. You came right on time. You gave my life a rhyme. A look in your eyes made me realize I was an empty man. I thought I couldn't love, now I can. You came right on time. You came right on time. We loved a lovely way. It lasted day by day now. You told me to come and go as I please. You were very wise. We had no need for lies. You came right on time. You came right on time. Do 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 do. When we let our love show, we got complaints from the neighbors below. You came right on time. You gave my life a rhyme. The look in your eyes made me realize I was an empty man. I thought I couldn't love, now I can. You came right on time. You came right on time. You came right on time. Okay. Okay, we gotta, I guess, it's Valentine, so we're gonna have to feature some songs about love and all the different kinds of love. Now, sometimes people have been in love and been a couple for a long time, and the guy is a little bored with himself, and perhaps his woman is even a little more bored with him than he is. And so sometimes she's probably got an idea of how she can make him better. And that's kind of what this song is about. It's called Trust Me, She Said. Trust me, she said, in a tiny little voice. Trust me, she said, I will free you from choice. Trust me, she said, I know better than you what you need to survive, what will make you feel alive. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said, ooh. I'll trust you, I said, without blinking an eye. 'Cause lately I've been feeling living shabby little lie. I'll gladly try to your way. You draw the lines. I'm sure your version of me will be better than mine. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said, ooh, oh, trust me, trust me, trust me, she said, you be the artist and I'll be the clay. Mold me, shape me, pull me every which way until you get me like you like me. And maybe we'll find your version of me will be better than mine. Trust me, she said, I see you're bored with yourself. Trust me, 'cause you must be somebody else. You got a great act, but it's getting sort of stale. I got a version of you, ain't no way it can fail. Trust me, trust me, trust me, she said, ooh, oh, trust me, trust me, trust me, she said, trust me, you be the artist, trust me, I'll be the clay. Mold me, shape me, pull me everywhere you get me like you like me now, and maybe we'll find your version of me will be better than mine. Come on and trust the little girl with the tiny little voice. Trust that girl, she will free you from choice. You be the artist and I'll be the clay. Mold me, shape me, pull me every which way. Here we go. Big rock and roll ending. Now trust me, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Don't know if that hit home with anybody, but you don't have to say it. You can keep it to yourself. But of course, there's, like I said, that's when people have been in love for a while, right? Okay, here's a song about new love. I never thought I could feel this way about living with a woman. Never knew love could be this right. It feels so natural being here with you, and I'm coasting on a feeling close to you. Well, I'm coasting, oh baby, I'm coasting. Well, I'm coasting. Well, I'm coasting, don't mean to be boasting, but I'm coasting on a feeling close to you. Made a paper plane of all our fears, skimmed it on an ocean of worn-out tears. We joked about 'em, baby, and then we vowed that we'd stay free. But if we keep carrying on like this, the joke's gonna be on you and me. And I'm coasting, oh baby, I'm coasting. Well, I'm coasting. Well, I'm coasting, don't mean to be boasting. I'm coasting on a feeling close to you. Just coasting on the feeling close to you. They say the force of gravity's gonna pull me down. They say, boy, you can't fly that long above the ground. Heard that all before, and though I know it's true, I'm just coasting on the feeling close to you. Lord knows I'm coasting, baby, I'm coasting. Coasting, but I'm coasting. I don't mean to be boasting, but I'm coasting on the feeling close to you. I'm just coasting on the feeling close to you. Well, I'm coasting, baby. The Lord knows I'm coasting. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Who have we got back there? Tell you what. Thought it was cold in here when I first got here, but these lights, if you don't mind. You always put me in a love trance. Always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. You always put me in a love trance. No toys, no tricks, no fancy lingerie. She keeps it simple when she comes to play. All she needs is some time away. Time to put me in a love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. Sometimes she dances to the radio, giving me a little private show for me to see, not for you to know. My baby puts me in a love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a real slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. I don't know or care how she does it, as long as she never stops. All I know is when she does what she does, I just can't get enough, and I go deep into a love trance. Love trance. Love trance. I'm getting sleepy. Love trance. She always puts me in a love trance. It always starts with a slow dance, teaching me about true romance. My baby puts me in a love trance. I never ever really had a chance. You always put me in a love trance. You like that one, huh? Okay. Well, that's a good Valentine song. Right on, y'all go put each other in a trance later on tonight. If you're not already in one, maybe. You know, after that band Spirit broke up that I was in back then, then my brother and I did an album for Epic Records as the Staehely Brothers. And then not much happened with that. And that's when I said, well, you know, keep joining these bands. How many bands have I been in my life? And they always break up. I'm going to try to start writing songs that are more solo material. So I started writing songs that I could present on acoustic guitar, and so some of the songs. Here's one that I wrote actually for a friend of mine. I'd known her back in Texas, and she was a songwriter and went to L.A. before I did, and lovely woman. And actually, we should all be picky about choosing our mates, right? But she was so picky that it seemed like nobody ever was quite good enough, and this song was for her. You say you've been hurt. Well, I say we've all been wounded. The only difference is in the way we hide the scars. You're waiting for a prince, a knight in bright armor. Well, that's fine, but in the meantime, why not settle for a man? 'Cause you've been too long alone, that ain't good for a woman. Too long alone, it's gonna turn you inside out, oh baby. Too long alone, ain't no good for a woman. Ain't no good for a woman like you. I knew you at school, girl, poor little rich girl, with dreams too big for Texas and stardust in your eyes. But there was a boy who loved you. He never could understand why you had to say goodbye. But now you've been too long alone, that ain't good for a woman. Too long alone, it's gonna turn you inside out, oh baby. Too long alone, ain't no good for a woman. Ain't no good for a woman like you. 'Cause you've been too long alone. You've been too long alone. You say you've been hurt. I say we've all been wounded. The difference is in the way we hide the scars. You're waiting for a prince, a knight in bright armor. Well, that's fine, but in the meantime, why not settle for a man? 'Cause you've been too long alone, that ain't good for a woman. Too long alone, it's gonna turn you inside out, oh baby. Too long alone, ain't no good for a woman. Ain't no good for a woman like you. Oh, ain't no good for a woman like you. Ain't no good for a woman like you. Thank you. Hey, could I get a glass of water, no ice, up here, please? And thank you. Well, what kind of song y'all in the mood for? Feeling romantic? You want to laugh? You want to cry? What? What? Did you say laugh? All of the above. In the same song. She says all of the above, and she wants it all in the same song. No, I understand. Well, here's one written while driving down Highway 71, which probably now is from Austin to Houston, which right at the moment is probably covered with black ice, and people are slipping and sliding all over. But this particular day, some years back, I was driving down that highway coming back to Houston, and the woman sitting next to me, I thought I was in love with. Here's the first thing. First thing is, don't fall in love with an actress, right? Because even my own son, who was like 9 or 10 years old. He said, "Dad, she's an actress. How do you know if she's telling you the truth?" Any rate, I told her I loved her. Yeah, how do you know she's not acting? I thought, he was 10 and he figured that out. And so anyway, I told her I loved her, and she looked at me and said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, Are you saying what's wrong with you for loving me? Is that what she said? Yeah. I thought, well, this thing isn't going to work out, but I think there's a song there. Oh, what's wrong with you for loving me? When you've seen how crazy I can be, the only flaw in you that I can't see is what's wrong with you for loving me. Well, you'll find there's a wine that comes from France, and your mind is full of common sense. Oh, well, you're right as rain about every little thing. The only flaw in you I see is what's wrong with you for loving me. I'm living large, baby, when you call my name. I don't care much about fortune or fame. Loving you is what I do best. I can't seem to get a handle on all the rest of what's wrong with you for loving me. Okay, this is where the guitar solo usually comes in, but he couldn't make it tonight. That's my brother, but I called him. I said, we got a last minute gig tomorrow. He said, I have a business dinner. I know it's monkey business. But I don't know who the monkey is. I'm living large, baby, when you call my name. I don't care much about fortune or fame. Loving you is what I do best. I can't seem to get a handle on all the rest of what's wrong with you for loving me. Well, my love for you is a runaway train. Well, it's that big old powerful thing that keeps me sane. I don't care where it's going long as I get to ride, and I blow my own whistle too. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. Oh, what's right with me is loving you. Thank you, friends and neighbors. I'm mighty proud to be here tonight. Actually, I just recorded that song out in Marfa, Texas. It sounds like a West Texas song, doesn't it? And I did some recording with Fran Christina, who you might remember as the drummer for the Fabulous Thunderbirds, Scrappy Judd Newcomb on guitar, who played with all sorts of people. He played with Ian McLagan's Bump Band. He played with Stephen Bruton and the Resentments. Anyway, those two guys live out there in Marfa. And then Chris Marsh on bass. He played with Eric Johnson and all sorts of people. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. There's one studio in Marfa operated by a man named Gory Smelly. And actually, when I was out there this last week and had someone with me, and I was giving them directions to the studio, and I said, take a right at El Cosmico and then go down and you'll take a left, and that will take you to Gory Smelly and Scrappy Judd Newcomb. Sounds like a song. There could be we have newcomers over here. Ah, look at it. All right. My goodness. Okay, now okay, here from that same era, the post-Spirit era. In fact, let me tell you what I'm doing. And we just started doing this, but it's going to accelerate starting in about a month or two. Is after the Spirit and the Staehely brother thing, and I did a bunch of recordings during that time out in LA that have never been released, and so I'm opening up my vault, as we're calling it, and doing some digital releases, and that song Too Long Alone that I played is one of them. Here's another one called Safecracker. Whispered conversations in the night, unfamiliar shadows always frighten me. I held my breath and prayed for the dawn. I knew that something strong was sneaking up on me. The first clue was the kindness. The second clue came straight from the eyes. You heard my tumblers fall. You found the combination, then you took it all. Should have been a safe cracker, the way you stole my heart. Oh, baby, you should have been safe cracker, darling, because you are so smart about the ways of a heart, yeah. Well, you still hide my affection in the safe behind a picture of a confident smile, but you blew my heart wide open, baby, and you made my life so worthwhile. Should have been safe cracker, the way you stole my heart. Oh, baby, you should have been safe cracker, darling, because you are so smart about the ways of a heart. Oh, well, if you force a lock, you gonna break it. But if you're smart, you can walk right in and take it. It takes a real soft touch to make me feel this much. You should have been a safe cracker, the way you stole my heart. Oh, baby, should have been a safe cracker, mama, 'cause you are so smart. Well, if you force a lock, you gonna break it. But if you're smart, you can walk right in and take it. It takes a real soft touch to make me feel this much. You should have been the safe cracker, the way you stole my heart. Oh, baby, should have been safe cracker, mama, 'cause you are so smart about the ways of a heart. Ah, ooh, you took my heart and you tore it all apart. I'm in love, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. Another one from the vault, as I call it. That actually did release last July. Right? Because, why July? Because it was written on the 4th of July in New York City many years ago. And so I thought it'd be appropriate. We may just release it again this July. Why not? It's still out. It's still out there. If you play around on Spotify, it's called "Feel the Heat." It's 4th of July in New York City, and I'm really feeling the heat. Cops on horseback in Central Park, on Broadway they're pounding their beats. Black men playing jungle drums out on Amsterdam Street. But I'm light-skinned, fair-headed from out of town, and I can really feel the heat. So lay me on your big old bed, who make me feel the things you say. Turn on your window fan and tell me I'm your favorite man. 'Cause 4th of July, New York City, and there are fireworks all around. They're drinking beer up in the Bronx, but you never know what's going on in Chinatown. The Upper East Side is all deserted 'cause they have houses at the beach. But they're hanging out in Harlem, and man, you can really feel the heat. So lay me on your big old bed, who make me feel the things you say. Turn on your window fan and tell me I'm your favorite man. 'Cause the city eats a man alive, need your loving to survive. Bowery bum with an anchor tattooed on his right hand. The sailor missed the boat and spent the last 20 years on land. Now he plays with children in a fire-plugged fountain and feels complete. Sailing empty bottles down the gutter, he is now captain of his fleet. But when you're living down in the village with all these dykes and queens, well, Independence Day is every day like in a day you've seen. So lay me on your big old bed, who make me feel the things you say. Turn on your window fan and tell me I'm your favorite man. Making love on cool white sheets, and I can really, really feel your heat. Oh, I can really feel your heat. Oh, I can really feel your heat, baby. It feels so sweet when our bodies meet. Every time, every time, every time, every time your lips meet mine, yeah. Thank you. Got any New Yorkers here? Oh, really? All right. Well, that's for you. You can tell how long ago that song I wrote that song because the village has changed considerably. And as a New Yorker, since you are a New Yorker, I want you to know and I knew it at the time, but I had to. It's not Amsterdam Street; it's Amsterdam Avenue, right? But street rhymed with what I was doing. And there are streets on Amsterdam. I better not torture this too much. You're right. It's not Houston. It's Houston Street. You are correct. Well, here's a little love song with a twist, as you'll see at the end. That actually, I've recorded this one out in Marfa with these guys too, but it was released many years ago by my friend Marty Ballin from Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. Recorded it and put it out, and which was, I was really honored. Unfortunately, Marty's not with us anymore either. But at any rate, this is called Mercy of the Moon. I'm at the mercy of the moon. She can take me where she will. Run me ragged, stand me still, turn me cold and make me swoon. I'm at the mercy of the moon. And tonight I see the light pouring down all over you. And as the dew begins to fall and your lips begin to call, I'm in too deep now to refuse. You say you love me, and I know that tonight you really do. But tomorrow comes too soon, and you'll sing another tune, and you'll find somebody new. But tonight we're at the mercy of the moon. She can take us where she will, run us ragged, stand us still, turn us cold and make us swoon. We're at the mercy of the moon. And if I could freeze this frame that shows your body close to mine, I would give up this fight for fame and forget that your last name is his instead of mine. I'm at the mercy of the moon. You're at the mercy of the moon. We're at the mercy of the moon. My brother went to see Tony Bennett, and he said after every song, Tony Bennett would soaking up the love, y'all. So I thought I'd try it and see how it worked. Give me a second. Okay. We've been to Topanga Canyon. We've been to New York. Let me take you to Brazil. How about that? Hey, I've struck a nerve. Yeah, the first time I ever went to Brazil, I was in a little town called Teepee up in the northeast, where mostly you see other Brazilian tourists and European tourists. I don't think Americans go up there very much, but and I was lying in a hammock, listened to the waves roll in, had a guitar, and this is kind of what happened. I just started doing this. There's a little place I know, a beach town in Brazil. Swinging in a hammock there makes my world stand still. I wait for you to join me, sweet solitude for two. I wait for you. Birds have never seen are singing songs I've never heard. The sea she whispers in my ear and soothes me with her words. The moon lights up your face, but it's just a photograph. I wait for you. There's a little place I know, a beach town in Brazil. Caipirinhas and guitars, I never get my fill. The wind and sea orchestrate for me and help me write this song while I wait for you. I wait for you. I dream of you. Okay, I won't push it. No, so going to Brazil inspired me to write several songs that, in my mind, are Brazilian style songs. Of course, I realize that's like a Brazilian songwriter coming to Texas and writing songs about Texas and thinks that he wrote a country song. He probably wouldn't get it right, and I'm sure I don't get it right. But that's why I refer to these three songs that I've been Brazilian inspired as my Bossa Gringo trilogy. And in fact, speaking of Spotify and these things, you can go. Actually, I've recorded these songs, and you can go up there, go up to Al Staehely, if you can spell Staehely, and look up Bossa Gringo trilogy. And you want to hear one more from the trilogy? Okay. This one written in Rio, though. This called Your Man in Rio. Your man in Rio is thinking of you. Your man in Rio is tried and true. Your man in Rio is singing the blues, the beats bossa nova, but the words are for you. Lapa has samba, I've got a room with a view of Copacabana, but Texas has you. I wrote you a letter, mailed it today to the queen of the desert. I had something to say. Your man in Rio remembers your charms, and like the Redeemer, your welcoming arms. Your man in Rio is singing the blues, the beats bossa nova, but the words are for you. I'm your man in Rio. I'm your man in Rio. I'm your man in Rio. Tall and tan in Rio. I'm your man. Okay, so I stole just a little bit of Girl from Ipanema at the end, but it's not stealing, it's an homage, wouldn't you say? Oh, no one said yes. I'm worried. The birds don't know the sun's gone down, but they keep on singing just the same. She doesn't know he's playing around. Another woman is whispering his name on the bluer side of town. I sit all alone, remembering a time her love was sweeter than any love I've known. never thought that one day you would find me on the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town is where I'll be. I didn't know he'd taken her down. I kept on singing just the same. Soon she'll live, rumors going round. It won't be long before she comes to stay on the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town is where I'll be. Late at night she misses him. Soon she'll know just who he's kissing on the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, and love is just a cruel memory. On the bluer side of town, where broken hearts are found, is where I'll be, where I'll be, where I'll be. You know, I think people think that, and maybe songwriters, they write happy songs when they're happy. They write sad songs when they're sad. And I'm sure that's true, at least part of the time. But sometimes you write a song to try to cheer yourself up when you are sad. Like, years ago, when I was still in L.A., I lived with a woman for a few years, and when we broke up, I was going back to the apartment to pick up the rest of my things, and I said, I just wrote this, I wrote a new song, would you like to hear it? And she said, well, yes, okay. She probably thought it was going to be a sad song. I said, well, okay, here it is. Something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. 'Cause I can feel my luck changing, even though it ain't changed yet. Heart is like that wheel of fortune. Step right up, I'll take our bets. I bet I'll find a girl who loves me. We can't stand to be apart. We're gonna fly away together, wing to wing and heart to heart. Something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. Well, I bet I'll find a girl who loves me. We can't stand to be apart. We're gonna fly away together, wing to wing and heart to heart. 'Cause something good is gonna happen. I can feel it in the air. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. Something good is gonna happen. When it does, I'm gonna be there. I can feel it in the air. Actually, we just recorded that one in Marfa too. That's with those guys. Came out really good. Let's see. We've been to Brazil. We've been to Tobanga. We've been. How about Sweden? This was written in. This is. This was written in Stockholm. Well, it's middle of night and I'm high again. The sun's still in my eyes. Back home outside of Houston, there's a great big starry sky. But when I see it again, I can't say when. Comes 6,000 miles away. And that long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun, but I can't help but wonder what she's doing tonight. I got a sharp little thing here in Stockholm, treats me a certain way. She loves to do what she does when to do what to do. We do it most every day. I love the way she talks, I love the way she walks, spike heels on cobblestone. But that long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun, but I can't help but wonder what she's doing tonight. Yeah, long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun, but I can't help but wonder what she's doing tonight. Well, it's summertime, the weather's fine, I can't say I miss the heat. But there's a reckless Texas woman, and when she rides she can be beat. Well, there's a lighthouse in the harbor, a red subsidy down there too. And for the very first time I'm seeing things clear as Baltic blue. I got so much love and so many wonderful women to give it to. But that long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun, but I can't help but wonder what she's doing tonight. Yeah, long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun. Said, hey mama, is it safe to come back? Oh baby, is it safe to come back? Hey mama, is it safe to come back home? Yeah, I said long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun. Long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun. Long-legged woman, long-legged woman, ooh, long-legged woman, yeah, she's a long-legged woman, long-legged woman, a long-legged woman, she got me on the run. I'm living in the land of the midnight sun. So y'all feeling, what y'all feeling? Something sad, something mellow. Let's see. She's like ice on fire. She's like ice on fire. She's like ice on fire. She melts you with desire. Soon it'll be your turn to feel the slow burn. Soon it'll be your turn to feel the slow burn. She's like ice on fire. She's like ice on fire. She blows hot and cold. She'll move you real slow. She won't let go until she feels a glow. Like a moth flying to the flame, you got so much to learn. About the slow burn, 'cause soon it'll be your turn to feel the slow burn. Smoke in my eyes, tears that I cry, freezes they fall, and break in the night like ice. She's like ice on fire. Call me a liar, but soon it'll be your turn to feel the slow burn. Soon it'll be your turn to feel the slow burn. Such a slow burn. It's such a slow, sweet burn. Such a slow, sweet burn. She's like ice on fire. She's like ice. Thank you. Got your finger, you got your finger on my what she said. You got your finger on my soul. Oh no, I see the evil side of you. You got You turn me every which way but loose. You haunt me in my dreams at night. Honey, that ain't right. Why you wanna hurt the man that's loving you? You got the talent for heartbreak. Heaven sake, I can't stop loving you. But in the morning, you wake me singing the song. Smile on my face all the day long. It's just when I'm thinking everything's fine, well, then you come around, mess with my mind. You got your finger on my soul. Oh no, I see the evil side of you. You got the key to my control. Oh no, turn me every which way blue. You haunt me in my dreams at night. Honey, that ain't right. Why you wanna hurt the man that's loving you? You got the talent for heartbreak. Heaven sake, I can't stop loving. You got your finger on my soul. Yeah. Okay, this is a love story, but it could be a Valentine story, but you got to think of John Wayne in The Searchers, or perhaps the new Tom Hanks movie, which I haven't seen yet, but I've read about it. This one is called Trouble in the Teepee. You know there's trouble in the teepee. I think my squash is all painted up for war. You know there's trouble in the teepee. I think my squash is all painted up for war. I think that maybe this time I went and pushed that girl just a little bit too far. So I think I'm gonna have to powwow with my princess. Lord, I think we're gonna have to smoke a pipe for peace. Gonna have to powwow with my Indian princess. Lord, I think we're gonna have to smoke a pipe for peace. Now my fingers are through fleas. Now this is where another one of those guitar solos comes in. That imagine a really good blues guitarist. Yeah, I could be a sax. Don't give up on me yet, though. The best is yet to come. Okay, here's the whole story. Well, I was captured by Red Indians on a westbound wagon train. I was just a little bitty baby boy. I was the only one not slain. They took me in and raised me. I was the only blonde papoose. They gave me an Indian name. They call me Yellow Eagle on the loose. Well, I grew straight as an arrow, a big, brown, brave, and tall, a blood brother to the chief. And let me tell you, that ain't all. I married the Indian princess, fairest maiden of the tribe. But I can't get no loving, whether I beg, steal, bar, or bribe. Lord, there's trouble in the teepee. I think my squaw, she's all painted up for war. Something tells me this time, whoa, something tells me this time I went and pushed that girl just a little bit too far. And I think she's gonna make me pay. Okay, that's about as silly as I can get. Actually, I got a couple that would rival that for absurdity, silliness, but you only get one a night. You have to endure one a night. How are we doing on time? I don't know if have I overstayed my welcome? I don't know what time. Let's try this. I've never done this on stage, but this is Valentine, so. The look of love is in your eyes. The look that smile can disguise. The look of love is saying so much more than words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I waited just to hold you. Now that time can erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I waited just to hold you. Now that I've found you, don't ever go. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. I love you so. Well, a Burt Bacharach song sung by Dusty Springfield. Doesn't get much better than that, right? You know, at some point, I mean, I'm old enough to remember that when those things came out. And, you know, of course, I was high school and college was rock and roll and all that stuff. But at some point, I started noticing that almost every non-rock and roll song that I really liked was written by Burt Bacharach. No, I mean, Jesus Christ. We were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent, oh baby, in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. When you first hit town, you had a smooth face and a clean slate. But now they're both etched deep with lines. Oh, blue-eyed ambitious, and the world looked so delicious. But you went back for seconds too many times. But we were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed and innocent, oh baby, in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. Oh, we fell in love in the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. We used to see jaded dreamers who'd been stepped on one too many times. Who you could not understand how they could be so weak. Oh, but now your slip is showing and your soul is slipping down into the streets. And your smile so rusty, baby, I can almost hear it squeak. But we were wide-eyed and innocent. Ooh, we wanted too much too soon. We were wide-eyed sweet summer moon. Oh, we fell in love, the soft pale light of a sweet summer moon. Oh, baby, we always wanted a little too much, too soon. Thank you. What time we got? I think I'm about to have to turn into a pumpkin here. Okay, hey, I know a song about love, but a different take on it that I want. Although I've already played a couple with different takes, but this one. Okay, we talk about falling in love. Oh, it's like to be in love, like we have to be helpless. We have to fall, right? Why can't we stand in love together, you know? Recall the madness, stripped and bare, pencil thin line for a smile, lovers living a fairy tale, once so warm, now cold and frail. Say it simply, tell me true. Do I still have a friend in you? I never wanted us to fall. Always hoped we could stand tall in love. Stand in love. Ooh, together. Magic moments, loose ends tied, circuits open crystal clear. The treasure room was open for us to see. Then someone closed the door and now we're left alone to find the key. Oh, say it simply, tell me true. Do we still have a friend in you? I never wanted us to fall. I always hoped we could stand tall in love. Stand in love. Ooh, together. Say it simply and tell me true. Do I still have a friend in you? If you love me, tell me so. Don't let me be the last to know. I never wanted us to fall. Always hoped we could stand tall in love. Stand in love. Ooh, in love. Stand in love. Oh, thank you. Okay, I think I'm going to leave y'all with this is a different kind of love. This is Trailer Park Love. It's written by a friend of mine, and I don't learn a lot of other people's songs, but I love this song. It's got Phil Lee. You know Phil Lee, or you know it's all right, and you know what the song's gonna be. I got a little place out on Highway 10. You got to duck your head when you walk in. Walk 3 steps, lay down flat. Girl, the little box is where it's at. Everybody knows this trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend the night in the box? Well, it ain't much, but I call it home. It's got a microwave and a telephone. No room to fight or disagree. No room to do nothing but hug and kiss on me. Everybody knows this trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend a night in the box? Well, all the folks roll into trailer parks. They got nasty little young'uns and cars on blocks. No need to be so snobby or be unkind. A night in the box is gonna change your mind. There was a little lady, she lived on the hill. She had an aeroplane and an iron will. She had a rich old man with lots of cash. She looked down her nose at the trailer trash. She had $1 million in blue chip stocks and threw it all away for a night in the box. Yeah! Well, all the folks roll into trailer parks. Got nasty little young'uns, cars on blocks. No need to be so snobby or be unkind. A night in the box is gonna change your mind. Is this a hard luck story? No, it's not. I got a place to hide when things get hot. I got a place to lurk when things get bleak. Lots of nosy neighbors and they want to peek, but they can't come a knocking when the trailer rocks. Don't you want to spend a night in the box? It's got a lot of soul and it smells like socks. Don't you want to spend a night in the box? Thank you very much for those of you here and those of you at home. Thank you so very much. Okay, I think what they do is I think I have to do one more because they do an extra song for the folks who are members of the Mucky Duck Club. You know what I didn't do tonight, and normally somebody comes up and accuses me to do that, is tell you about all the good stuff that the Mucky Duck has done for first